We just beat Sweet Home. That was fun, but it's too early to go to bed. Now we need to play Top Gun Dual Fighters, the second Top Gun, which I've never played. I played the first Top Gun, pretty familiar with the first Top Gun. I played a bunch of that as a kid, and we've beaten that on stream. My Kickstarter window is showing my spreadsheet. Oh no, yeah, it's yeah. Thank you. How's your weekend going, Mr. Leo? Um, so yeah, this is the second Top Gun for NES, which I've never even seen. I think I've heard it's better, but it's hot here. It's been pretty hot here as well, but it cooled off a little bit today. All right. Don't know if I'm gonna beat this game or not. I guess I should try to beat this game since it's a Konami game. Emergency call of Top Gun Nero forces Maverick. Maverick emergency. Oh, dude, the music. Listen to the music. Yeah, I never talked about it because I never played it. I guess not a lot of people played it. I don't know. Alright. There's a one-player versus game. And a two-player versus game. Is that like dog fighting? That's interesting. I guess normal. Listen to that music. Oh, so good. Let me fix the timer. The enemy's new high-tech bomber. Alright. Missiles. Well, in Top Gun 1, you always want to take the strongest missiles, right? So I guess we'll try that. Yeah, voices. I wonder if the hide in the corner trick works in this game. Am I automatically firing missiles? Whoa. I guess using missiles is automatic. Whoa. It seems kind of... What? I want to switch it to reverse controls. The controls feel weird this way. Wait. Wait, let me just see something else. Tom Cruise. You should play this. You should play both Top Gun games. What is BGM select? Do I press select button during the... Yeah, but do I press select? I know BGM is background music, but do I press select during the mission to select... Can I select music like a Rad Racer? And then if you turn it off, then what happens? Maybe I'll go with the large amount of missiles if they're gonna just fire automatically. Did I die before because I ran out of missiles? That's weird. Do I have my controls set properly again? Wait a second. Like, are both buttons on the same button or something? No. Oh, okay, yeah, select is the music. Nice, so you can have music. Hey, there's no pause button. Start doesn't do anything. Hey, Ponykus, what's up? My nose... That's not fair, my nose was itching. Okay, it saves your selection. Oh yeah, maybe we should turn the lights on now. We finished with Sweet Home. Ponykus, I just finished Sweet Home for the Famicom. It was a lot of fun. The game's really cool. Just finished it. It took 11 hours. And now we're playing Top Gun 2. So I've never played before. Trying to work out the kinks of this game. I knew they made a sequel, I just had never seen it. I know. Konami's sounds and music are just amazing. Forgettable games like this. I'm just gonna see if I can just avoid all the enemies. It doesn't seem like there's a corner to fly into, though. You can do barrel roll by mashing left and right. Well, it kind of seems like angling your nose up like this makes you safe. Do I need to kill these enemies to move on, though? I don't know. I think these same enemies are not going away. I think you might have to kill all the enemies in this game. So they fixed the problem in the first game, perhaps, where you can just simply ignore all the enemies. Oh. Well, that makes the game harder. Game's already making me tired. All this dogfighting is tiring. It makes me want to go to bed. Do you think Tom Cruise ever felt this way? Yeah. Yeah, Tom Cruise doesn't need to sleep. You know why? Because he's always running on cruise control. No! Oh, that was close. He's got a lot of energy. I wish I had his kind of energy. Feels like I was bouncing up and down like I was on a couch. Hey, I'm Tom Cruise. I'm on a couch. Remember when he was on a couch? What? Ah! Wait, that doesn't make sense, Flip? It made sense to him. You bet Cruz would be insufferable to be around him for a moment. You know, if it weren't for the whole Scientology thing, I would think he would actually be a pretty cool dude. I bet he was not insufferable. I bet he's actually fun to hang out with, like at a bar. You just have to not talk about religion. But yeah, I guess that's most people though, so really he's fine. He's probably fine. He's good in movies. He's like one of the few people alive that still come up with like good movies. I mean hopefully Mission Impossible 7 will be good. Maybe I'll actually go to the theater again, even after Indiana Jones 5 made me not want to go to the theater ever again. I'll go. I might go for that. Quiz time. Guess Tom Cruise's real name. Crom 2s. Sandbag was it the second mistake? Are you saying it's a mistake to not play this game because it's so good, Sandbag? I did see it. Did you see my review, Mr. Leo? Here is the Cliff Notes version. Not very good. I mean, it's not the worst. It's not. I don't think it's as bad as the new Star Wars movies, but not very good. Playing the first Top Gun, I beat it though. Hey, I mean, I know what you're talking about, Sandbag. Top Gun is a very nice, relaxing video game. You can just take your plane and point your nose in the top right corner, and after 20 minutes, you'll just pass all the levels automatically. Thomas Cruise, Map Other 4. Oh yeah? The Dancer Zone. Does anybody... You know... I kind of want to see Top Gun 2, that movie. Even though I don't... I mean, everybody said it was good. It feels like that movie might actually be good, because it's Tom Cruise, and he maybe can still make good movies. I think it's possible. And everybody said Top Gun 2 was good. I feel like I should probably see it. And that'll be the only movie from 2022 that I will see. Does it preserve my shit? Yeah. Oh, I seem to be dying. No, I never saw The Last Samurai. I mean, it didn't... I don't know. Maybe I should, because it takes place in Japan. I mean, at the time it seems dull, but it's in Japan. So it's gotta be good. Dances with Wolves? Is it? It's set in Japan. Well, being set in Japan would probably make it better than... Well, you know what? I've never actually seen Dances with Wolves. It's probably a good movie. Yeah, Kevin Costner, and it's from the 80s, so it's probably good. As long as it's better than Avatar, which is also Dances with Wolves. Oh my, no, no. But it's got samurai though. It's got samurai dudes and samurai fighting, right? Because it just all depends on the characters. White guy. Well, if you boiled down like half the people in the world to white guy, then that automatically makes it common. Hey, I'm sure there's some movie where somebody like Ken Watanabe comes over here to save us. He kind of does that in Godzilla. I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, Tom Cruise is a star. Why would you not want to see him go to Japan and save Japan? If he can save America, I mean, you know, what, does he have to only save America all the time? He should be able to go to other countries and save other countries too, for a change of pace. I think it's a good idea. Seems good to me. I don't know if the movie's actually good, but it could be. Well, I'm surprised you would bring up Last Samurai. I feel like there's a lot of good Tom Cruise movies. I'm not really sure, but I feel like Last Samurai actually probably did well in Japan. I feel like I remember hearing that, and it seems believable. It probably did well in Japan. Days of Thunder is one? Oh yeah, I haven't seen that in a long time. I saw Cocktail. I saw the movie Cocktail a couple of years ago, which I had never seen. That's the one where he's a bartender. That movie's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's more of just a straight up drama than I thought it would be. And that's the one where, like, Tom Cruise is just, you know, he's a bartender, he's, like, throwing bottles around. He's just juggling bottles all over the place. You want to see that? It has a lot of emotional drama. But he's amazing in... Man... This game is hard. It's hard because you can't just hide in the corner. With Hot Elizabeth Shue. He's great in the vampire movie, Interview with the Vampire. Where he, I don't remember. I don't remember where that takes place. I feel like that might take place in other countries. I don't really remember. The Outside. No, I've never seen The Outsiders. Doesn't that have a bunch of, like, good actors in it? He's great in a lot of movies. Like, he's really good in a lot of movies. He was so good in Interview with the Vampire. That's right. That's right, Mr. Leo. Risky Business. That's a classic. Dances in his underwear. Gotta see that. Oh, the that lawyer movie, The Few Good Men. That's a great movie. He's great in that. The enemy planes they're either really evasive and hard to, or they're like the moment they come on screen they're shooting missiles and then oh. Matt Dillon, Rob Nashi, yeah, Rob Lowe, Patrick Swayze, Estevez, yeah, that's a great cast. I don't know if I've ever seen that. I should watch that. Everyone forgets. I forgot about it. Yeah, I bet it's good. No, no. What? The missile can get you from behind? He can get you from behind? Oh my god. I wish there was a way to know how many ships were left. You must have to kill a certain amount. Maybe the level's just really long. No, no, no. I'm sure you have to kill them this time. Because the same ships are not disappearing. It's just... Pony Book, The Kid Gang. I might have read that book when I was younger. I don't know, I feel like I do have a faint memory. Can't remember if I liked it or not. The Hatchet. I'm not sure if I remember The Hatchet. I wonder if he can continue in this game. They make all kids read. Yeah, I think so. Well, it's probably a good book for kids. I don't know. Good young adult book. Maybe. Bunch of punks. You need to read about them. Their exploits. That's what the movie's about, right? A bunch of punks. I mean, you know, it's like the thing about like Tom Cruise is that he pretty much made all the best action movies of the 2010s, aside from Fury Road, right? Like, what? I didn't see where that came from. In I think Mission Impossible 4, 5, and 6 in the 2010s. Like, there's that, John Wick, and which is Keanu Reeves. I mean, there's a few others. Well, as far as like American action movies, not counting stuff like The Raid and Ong Bak. I don't know if Tony Jaa has been doing anything recently either. The Mission Impossible movies are surprisingly great. Like, they kind of get better as they go along. I think the fourth one's actually the best. They're super solid action movies. Like, action movies from the 2010s don't get much better. The first three are probably debatably not as good as the second three, although the first one I think really holds up well. The second one is like just dumb fun, dumb John Woo fun, and the third one is kind of mediocre, but it has an amazing Philip Seymour Hoffman performance as the bad guy. Everybody always remembers him in that. Unfortunately, he's only in it for like a couple scenes, but he's amazing in that movie. But the fourth movie is the one where he's like climbing on top of... He's like climbing up the Dubai building, and that's like an amazing action scene, just like that alone. What? This... Oh my god, dude, I keep getting killed from behind. Skills, they keep getting me from behind. And I don't like it. I can't get past level 1. And I wonder if these even has continues. This game might be too hard. Yeah, but 4 is actually amazing. It's a really good. It's an amazing underrated action movie. So it's also like it's probably right there along with Fury Road is like one of the best action movies in the 2010s. And then 5 and 6 are pretty good too. 6 is particularly good as well. Yeah, that's 6 with Henry Cavill, yeah. And now he's coming out with 7, but it's in a time where all movies suck. So I wonder if it'll still be good. I feel like I mean, Top Gun 2 was apparently good. I feel like it could be good, even though everything else sucks. I think Tom Cruise might just be a good... He might just be like a really good action movie director. Because he's like directing those movies too. I think. Oh my goodness. I guess you really need to keep your eyes on the radar in this damn game. Good skills, I was testing you. You passed the test. I shot it! Oh! Yeah, that's what I've heard, Skittles. I should probably watch it. Yeah, I saw Indiana Jones 5. Mr. Leo, did you miss my review? You want to hear my review of Indiana Jones 5? Besides the fact that it's not very good. Indiana Jones is very old in it. He's 80. But that's not really the problem. It was actually, aside from like one scene in the beginning, which is kind of awkward, where they kind of really play up how old he is. It's honestly like great. It's great to see him in as Indiana Jones again. It's just like it is nostalgic, you know. It reminds you of a time when movies were amazing, which just seems like a long time ago. But he's so good as Indiana Jones. He it's a good performance, and also they de-age him for the first scene in the movie, the train scene, and it actually is some of the best effects I've seen so far. Like, it actually looks very convincing, I thought. Except the problem is that you can still hear, he's still got the old Indiana Jones voice. They didn't figure out how to fix the voice. But it's still very impressive, I think. And the first scene in the train is probably the best scene in the movie. On Conan's podcast? No, I haven't really listened to Conan's podcast. Bringing a new, younger actor? I mean, what if they had brought the guy... The problem is, then you get stuff like the Solo movie, Mr. Leo. Yeah, see, the trouble is that one of the main failings of, like, modern movies is that they're just really, really, really bad at casting. So they just cannot be trusted to do that. No, I mean, he's just a great actor, you know? He's a really good actor. Even at 80. I mean, he still seems tired. But it's not too big of a problem. I mean, he still works as Indiana Jones. They try to, like... I mean, they still have him kind of be sort of badass and punching dudes, but... You know, since he's really old now, they try to lean into more the vehicle scenes, which is sort of an issue because there's like really... The biggest problem with the movie is probably the whole middle section,
and this is exactly what Red Letter Media said. They didn't like the train scene, which I disagree with. I liked it, but I agree with them that like all the chase scenes in the middle of the movie are just boring. There's like no creativity. Like in the Spielberg classic Indiana Jones movies, even in Crystal Skull, in certain scenes, the action scenes are really inventive and creative. The action scenes are just boring and they go on too long in the new one. And then the other problem with the movie is the problem that, you know, everybody is saying, that the new female character is just really annoying. But it's not, you know, it's not precisely because she's like coming in and like taking over for Indiana Jones or something like that. It's not exactly, it's more just that I think that they just kind of miscast her, what's her name, in the movie. Because I just don't think that she works for the part. They're trying to... The female character in the movie... The problem is that it's basically a two-character movie. It's just Indiana... For most of the movie, it's just Indiana Jones and the new female character. Right? And there's a kid, but everybody hates the kid. The kid is really boring. He's kind of terrible. He's annoying. Really makes your wrist short round. But forget about the kid, though. So, like, the theme... Like, she's apparently a good actress. I could see how she might be a good actress. But they're trying to make her... See, she's playing, like, almost like a comical villain. Or, I think they want you to see her as, like a roguish type character, because she's only cares about money. And she just wants to... And she's getting Indiana Jones into more trouble, and, like, you know... And, like, basically abandoning him to die. And just basically being, like, you know, despicable human. But then the movie wants to have an arc where she, like, learns that there's more to life than money. Basically. Right? The problem is that she's just really unlikable. She seems like she'd be better suited just to play a villain. And you'd really rather just see her just be shot. Well, maybe I'm just speaking for myself. But she's just not... They wanted to be like a roguish type lovable character like Han Solo, but she doesn't play it right. She has no charm or vulnerability, and she just plays it as smug. She just plays the role as smug and annoying. Like practically seemingly on purpose. So it just, and then when they try to like actually have her give her an arc and be like, oh, maybe there's more to life than money, it just is forced. And then they try to like, by the end of the movie, they try to like, you know, make it so that she and Indiana Jones like each other. Well, I mean, like, you know, I mean, not in that kind, like, you know, she helps to, you know, she helps him reunite with his family, and they're supposed to be friends again, and it's just not, it's not believable. Does film make it clear this is the last? No. It doesn't make that clear at all. But, I mean, you would assume so. There's sort of a little joke scene at the end where he, like, grabs his hat again, implying there could be another one, but it doesn't really make that clear. Not any more than the fourth movie did. If anything, the fourth movie had an ending that felt more like it should have been the end. And really, it should have. Should have, really. Yeah, and yeah, her character is just unlikable, and it kind of just, it messes up the movie because she's just in the movie too much. And there's nothing else to grab hold on except for like their relationship. It doesn't work. The action scenes are not very good. I like the plot though. I like the direction it goes in the the dude who plays the villain is good. What's his name? Mads Mikkelsen. He's good. When he's in the movie, he's pretty good as a villain. He makes a good villain. That was good casting. But there is some weirdness with like his henchmen. Like there's one henchman he has that's a CIA agent that's like really, he has a henchman that is like it's like a good guy or something, and it's like, why is she with, doesn't make any sense because they're just like blatantly Nazis, and then she's like, "Whoa, why are you killing people?" It just that's really weird. But I mean, aside from that, like, Mads Mikkelsen is pretty good. I mean, his plan doesn't make a lot of sense. Not a lot of things about the movie really make much sense. But that's not so important because it is an Indiana Jones movie. But the problem is that not only do things not make sense, but also the movie has very little cleverness. Like, there's no reason. The villains just show up without any rhyme or reason, just constantly. There's nothing is justified with any kind of logic, and the action scenes just have no cleverness. It's just all very... It's also very modern. But I did like the final scene, though. I liked where the movie went to the final scene. It could have been done better, but... It was nice to see any... I mean, you know... John Williams does return to do the musical score. And I feel it's such a mixed feeling listening to the new John Williams score in the movie. And I noticed this with Crystal Skull, especially when I went back to rewatch it. It's such a mixed feeling because it's so nice to hear the sound of an Indiana Jones soundtrack. It's got that specific, and you hear like the Indiana Jones theme, and that's an extreme rarity in modern movies because it's some music. It's like hints of music that it reminds you of the time when movies had amazing soundtracks, which they don't anymore. No, yeah, he is mentioned. He's not in the movie, but he's mentioned. But at the same time, John Williams is just a shadow of his former self. Like, I don't know if he's phoning it in or if he just doesn't have it anymore. But the Crystal Skull soundtrack also had this problem. If you just watch the movie, the music it sounds like Indiana Jones music, but it's also kind of bland. The only recognizable theme, yeah, I mean, that's true. But, I mean, this was true with Crystal Skull in the 2000s. And I think it might be true of a lot of his more modern soundtrack. Although I haven't seen a lot of those movies. I know I need to see Tintin maybe, but from what I've seen. There's no memorable themes. Go back and watch the original trilogy, especially Raiders of the Lost Ark, but all the original Indiana Jones themes, they don't just have the Indiana Jones theme. There's like a ton of recognizable theme musics in them. Like, it's a great soundtrack. It's tons of like motifs. Like, Marion has a theme. There's the Ark has a theme. There's a unique themes for like each action scene. Like when he's like following the trucks, you know, that has its own specific music, and it's all very recognizable. Like, you know, and you get some of that in Temple of Doom and Last Crusade as well. Like, there's specific themes for like the minecart in Temple of Doom, and you know, the Grail has a theme in The Last Crusade. In Indiana Jones 4 and 5, nothing. None of that. It's just kind of... It's John Williamsy. It's generic John Williamsy music. There is no recognizable themes except for callback music. Like, all you get is the Indiana Jones theme, and you get like a little bit of callback to like Maid Marian's theme, and that's pretty much it. That's it. Right? I mean, it's a noticeable difference. I mean, and it's not that it's not a bad soundtrack, because it's still much better than the average Hollywood soundtrack today. Like, but it's still a pale shadow of, like, you know. Yeah, it is almost like a ChatGPT version. I'm shooting those Can you not shoot those missiles? Keep dying to that. It could be like a ChatGPT. It almost feels that way, like AI composed soundtracks. Dude, probably like all modern soundtracks very well could be composed by AI, because they're all essentially cut and paste music. You know. So that's, I mean, nobody, of all the reviews I've seen, nobody's mentioned the music at all, but the soundtrack is definitely not up to the standards of like the original soundtracks. I mean, that's something that, like, you know, Skittles has said he doesn't really notice music and he doesn't care about music in movies. And I'm sure there are many people that don't really care at all, but I think that I think the soundtracks could be one of those invisible things where even though you don't notice that you're not enjoying the music as much, it's sort of affecting your music, like, it's affecting your enjoyment of the movie in the background. I mean, there's a reason why a lot of those classic movies, like from the 80s, people still love those, and it's not just nostalgia. Like, that's just hand-waving. No, I mean, like, I think one of the reasons is because there's just so many out-of-control amazing soundtracks. And I think a lot of people just don't recognize that that's why more modern movies are just kind of less involving, sort of. Although some people say that they... I mean, some people will say that they like, you know, some of the new stuff, like they like the Avengers theme or whatever. And, you know, there's room for different opinions. But it's certainly true that, like, soundtracks are a thing that nobody seems to really generally care about or talk about that much anymore. Like, people don't seem as passionate about it. And some people have noticed this stuff. I mean, the guy who did the soundtrack for Thor 3, I know I'm kind of a broken record about soundtracks. I know, I can't. But as long as they keep sucking, I'll probably keep thrashing them. But yeah, the guy who did the music for Thor 3, like, has talked about this, and what's his name? No! Just fucking die! No! Oh, I can't survive! Well, anyway, the guy who did the music for Thor 3 has talked about this, like this trend of soundtracks, like people intentionally doing soundtracks to make them go into background. There's also like a YouTube video about the death of melody. In fact, the soundtrack to Thor 3, the dude, I bring that up because that guy was consciously trying to like go against that and make something more memorable. And the sad thing is, that soundtrack is not even that good. But it's better. It's better than the usual stuff. It is, but it's not even really that good. I did watch it, Mr. Leo. Yeah, I agree with... Like, overall, I feel about the same way. I agree with some things more than others. But, like I said, I like the... Like, the lead female character is much more of a problem for me, much more of an issue. And also, I actually liked the opening scene. I thought it was one of the best parts of the movie. I thought it worked. I thought it actually had the most excitement to it, and I don't know. I thought that the coolest action parts of the game were the movie, not the game, were in the opening intro. Dude, this game is so hard. It seems way harder than Top Gun 1. I mean, probably only because Top Gun 1 you can, like, exploit the game very easily, but... Actually, not just that, because, like, in Top Gun 1, it was much easier to avoid these rockets, even if you did try to play the game straight up, I'm sure. And they weren't shooting rockets at you from behind, either. This game is trying to have more of, like, a 3D thing going on. Like, the ships are, like, all around you. Like, they're doing, like, they're keeping track of them in 3D space. The part-time quote, yeah, I've heard that be made fun of from multiple sources. Part-time, yeah. At this point, that's a definite internet meme, that line. It is funny because of, like, the fact that there was a better line delivery, like, in the trailer. Like, that is particularly funny. But you know what, though? I will say this. Crystal Skull's a better movie than the new Indiana 5. But I also think... when I went back to rewatch all the Indiana Jones movies earlier this year, I didn't think that Crystal Skull was really that bad. People just hate it because it has so much CG in it. but it has more competent action scenes than Indiana Jones 5. Even when all the CG starts going out of control, which there is some stuff that's like kind of dumb looking now. There's certain scenes that are like really dumb looking, but the action scenes are still better constructed. And it's a better movie. It has a better cast than Indiana Jones 5. Shia LaBeouf is like not that great in it, but he's not as annoying as the other lead character in Indiana Jones 5, or both lead characters. Like the lady and the kid are like terrible characters compared to. And Crystal Skull, like Marion's in the movie, and like it's cool to see her again, and she's like good in it. It's definitely a better cast in Indiana Jones 4, and better action scenes. The soundtrack is still pretty lame, and there's some bad looking CG, and like Shia is like not the best character, but it's overall a better movie. No, I never watched that, Mr. Leo. I've seen clips from it. And every time I watch clips of it, I never really feel that excited by it, and for some reason it never makes me want to go back and watch it. But I feel like I should like it, though. I never watched it back in the day, either. That show came out as a response to Indiana Jones 3, I think? Because River Phoenix played Indiana Jones in the Holy Grail movie, and people really liked the opening scene of that one where Indiana Jones was a kid. At least I think so. Well, that's right. There was an NES game based on that. Yeah, I when I first saw the trailer to Indiana Jones 5, I was excited for like about a second because, I always have loved Indiana Jones movies. It's like it's still like one of my favorite trilogies. That and Back to the Future, like it's still one of my favorite movies. So I was excited for about a second, and then the more I learned about the movie, the less excited I got. And then I pretty much had decided I wasn't going to bother seeing it because I knew it was going to be good. But then I heard kind of from multiple sources of people like saying, oh, it's actually pretty good. And I thought, what the hell? I haven't been to the theater since before COVID. Let's go see a movie. I probably should have gone to see Top Gun 2 instead. But, I mean, this is why I have no faith in modern movies. Or Indiana Jones games. Wow, it does have a lot, doesn't it? I don't think I've ever finished any of them. Oh, no, I finished Temple of Doom, that's right. Oh, dude, why? Dude, they kill you so fast. What? Why? Yeah, Temple of Doom would be the one that appeals to me the most. I've seen both of the side-scroller ones, and they don't really appeal to me that much. But, I don't know, maybe I'll play through them when they get to them eventually. I haven't played either of those games for very long. Different developers, I think so. I don't know, I might kind of prefer the first. This game is just so hard. It's cool in a way, but it's kind of more advanced, but it's also just so hard. Maybe I'm just not paying enough attention, but you just have to, I don't know. Even with its like kind of cheesiness, I might prefer the first Top Gun, really. Not bad at all. I should play it. I'll play it eventually. Guys, any other modern movies that you thought were good? Besides Top Gun 2? Anything recent at all? I might go to see Mission Impossible 7. Might give that one a chance. I guess I still also want to see John Wick 4. Yeah, I keep forgetting about John Wick 4. That's probably going to be good too, I guess. People said that was pretty good. Lone Ranger. Oh yeah, Lone Ranger. That game did look pretty good as well. I don't think I've played that, but I could be wrong. Did I play the Lone Ranger? I don't remember if I played it or not. But I remember that one being pretty good. Yeah, I hear you about that, Killers. Well, I mean, if nothing, like, I'm not that heartbroken about it. There's plenty of old movies. I'm getting more into watching, like, rewatching and watching new old movies that I haven't seen before. I've seen a pretty good amount of, like, old movies that are new to me, like stuff from like the 70s and 60s and 50s. Some like old black and white movies that have been really good. I just watched not too long ago The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. Not the John Travolta one from the 2000s, but the original one from the 70s, which is a really good movie. It's such a good movie. The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. It's such a it's just a bunch of dudes taking over a train and holding it hostage, and it gets the whole city involved. But it's like so down to earth and like sort of realistic, sort of gritty, but like also very like entertaining and dramatized with like colorful characters. Jujutsu Kaisen Zero movie. I haven't seen any of that anime yet. I know that one is very popular. Like that I want to see. I want to see Jujutsu Kaisen eventually because it seems to be popular. And usually, if an anime is popular, it probably will like it. Ton of Hitchcock movies. Yeah, that does sound fun. Oh no! I can't do anything. How come I can't pass the first level? Dude, this game is working. The game is getting me worked up. I gotta just like go to bed soon. Excellent and incredibly dumb. Are they really incredibly dumb? I don't know. Like, I haven't seen all the Hitchcock movies, but stuff like Rear Window and Vertigo are just, and North by Northwest are just good. I think. I don't know. Yeah, Vertigo is awesome. I haven't seen Lifeboat. I haven't seen Rebecca. I don't think I've ever seen The Birds either. The plot is dumb. I mean, the fact that the fact that birds just come alive and birds start attacking people is only silliness. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I really detect that. Maybe some stuff just comes across as hokey or goofy because of the way it's sort of dramatized or something. But I'm telling you though, if you guys want to see a really good movie, you gotta see Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. I just couldn't believe how good it was.
And it also like almost has elements of Die Hard. Like it feels like, I mean, there's elements of Die Hard to it, even though it's sort of like a decade before that movie. Yeah, hopefully we'll reach that one, Mr. Leo. Bobblehead. That could be the next stretch goal, Colin. Good thinking. Yeah, just like that. Angry bobblehead. Perfect. This guy refuses to die. If I'm not getting just insta-killed, it's ships that refuse to, like, let me target them in this game. What the hell? This guy's trolling me.
And then there's gonna be 1,000 more ships.
Unbelievable.
Those guys almost killed me with them. Oh, the boats! Oh my god, the boats are brutal. Let's missile them. Missile them. No! These fucking submarines. Come up for air!
Strangers on a train? I have not. Oh! We finally made it to this. Use combat skills to the boss. Is it the boss? We finally made it to the goddamn boss. Oh my god. What? Oh my god. So quick. Is this like, am I playing on hard mode? Do I start on him again? It looks like I do. No, I don't start on him again. Oh, I've got to go through all these fucking guys again. Oh no, are you serious? Florp license plates. Would you guys like flip snow globes? They meet to exchange murder targets. No, I haven't seen that. That sounds like a good premise to me. Hitchcock had good ideas, that dude. Carousel swinging out of control? Very cartoonish. I want to see it.
Like, did it actually put me back at the beginning? Every time I die, is the problem here that I'm going back to the beginning of the level every time I'm dying? Because it seems like it. Like, it seems like it's a wave of planes and then a wave of submarines and then the boss. That's all this level is. But I think it's putting me back at the beginning every time I die. I think that's the issue. And then I got to the boss finally and the boss just insta-killed me.
This game, I did not expect it to be this brutal. How long did TMR take to beat this? Dude, like I can't keep playing this game tonight. It's gonna make me sick. Shadow of a Doubt. That's a really good title. I haven't seen that one either. Yeah, I guess there's a lot of them I haven't seen. I guess I've only seen Psycho, Vertigo, Rear Window, and North by Northwest. I think those are the only ones I've seen. Maybe. So he's got a lot. It seems like you've seen them all. I should binge them too. There's a lot of movies I like to binge, but it's just the trouble is like the time, coming up with the time to do it. When I also like need to watch people stream video games and also stream my own video games. I can usually only have time to like watch a movie here or there. She realized he's a serial killer. That's awkward. That sounds good. There's many movies I want to see. There's so many great movies. So that's the thing that's why it doesn't really matter that Hollywood sucks and is can't make good movies anymore. Even if the movie industry just shuts down, it doesn't matter because there's so many great movies to watch from the past. It's the same thing with video games. Like even if they just stop making video games, it doesn't matter because like basically infinite amount of great video games have already been made. So you can just keep playing those forever. But they're still making good anime. Like every season there's like anime I want to watch. I'll stand by the anime. I'll stand by it. I'm gonna watch Jujutsu Kaisen sometime. All right, guys. Any anime you're watching currently? Like currently, I haven't had a lot of time, but I still need to finish the newer season of Doctor Stone. There's a dumb isekai I was watching. It's like a guilty pleasure. And there's another isekai show from like 2018 called like That Time I Became a Slime, which is okay. It's kind of mediocre, but also a little bit of a guilty pleasure because it's got a certain charm to it, but it's not that great. It's no Mushoku Tensei or Ray Zero. Someone reincarnated as a vending machine. Oh, I heard about that. That sounds funny. Infinite Olsen Twin games to go back. Hey, there's good ideas for subscriber requests. I need to do more of those soon. With English voices, those are terrible. Yeah, I haven't really seen any of that. I'm pretty much stick to Japanese voices. Mainly just because these days, like every bit of Japanese comprehension practice I can get is valuable. But I've noticed that it doesn't always seem like the casting in the English voice casts are that great these days. Like they can be kind of spotty these days. I saw a little bit of the English of the new season of JoJo, and that wasn't that great. I thought they'd made some bad casting choices. You've seen that? It's dumb but fun. That's how I feel too. Dumb but fun. I wouldn't make it a glowing recommendation. There's actually a lot of really good isekai, and there's many better ones than that. But is there anything else I'm watching? Like from the newer seasons? I feel like there was something, but I don't remember. There's a bunch of stuff I still need to catch up with. But oh, the other thing I was trying to catch up with Demon Slayer. I still need to I've caught up with that a little bit. Demon Slayer is pretty amazing. There was a new season of that, so I was trying to catch up to it. But and I caught up somewhat, but then I kind of got distracted by other things. So I definitely will continue. It's a really great anime. So it's a great anime. It's got amazing animation. Oh, the next one? I'm kind of thinking that it's not going to be worth it to try to beat Top Gun 2. I don't even know. I want to try to at least beat the first boss, but man, it seems so hard. I'm curious if it's considered to be a hard game in what TMR's time. Yeah, you said you wanted me to beat Pinball Quest. Well, it can't be as bad as Kid Cool, right? So if I can beat Kid Cool for Mr. Leo, I can certainly beat Pinball Quest for you, Skittles. Free of charge. I just hope it's not garbage you're making me play. I don't know too much about it. You'll be okay. That's good. I kind of want to at least try to beat that damn first boss, though. It shouldn't be too hard. All right. Well, it's early, but I really need to quit. Well, not tonight. I really need to sign off early so I can try to get more sleep tonight. I still got a convention day tomorrow, and this is the start of convention heaven. The next 6 or 7 weeks could all be conventions. Don't know yet. There's certain ones that I might not get into, but it's possible there could be as many as 7 or even 8 conventions in a row. So next week will be a convention as well. I'm afraid you're going to be seeing less of me, so you better enjoy me while you can. So I got to go to sleep now. I got to get my beauty sleep. But I'll probably be back tonight to play more NES games. Hey, let's raid somebody. Raiding is good. Glad we beat Sweet Home at least. Yeah. We got a chance to raid Veritasu. That doesn't happen every day. Still playing the Zelda game. So if you guys want to go there, that would be good. Whoops. Why? Okay. It's backslash. Sometimes I forget. I have it spelled right. Damn it. There we go. All right, guys. See you later. Have a good night.